Hey guys, I wanted to show you something I've been up to lately. You know, when I'm not working on probably some other stuff that I should be. You guys remember the RChelp.com trainer I built quite a few months ago? I've flown it several times. It's taken a couple hard hits, but I mean, it's a really durable plane. I really like it. One thing, something that I don't like about it is just the plane is tail heavy, and I think some of that has to do with the fact that both my rudder and elevator servos, you know, they're just too far back. I need to move them up. One of the other things that I didn't like about it, and you know, this part was my fault. Well, it's the printer's fault, because I didn't understand how to get the page scaling to come out right, so that the plans would be printed out in the same scale that Tony has actually intended them to be. So the first trainer that I made actually came out a bit smaller than what was designed. You know, throughout the past couple weeks, something I've been looking at some of the websites and videos on YouTube. I've seen these really nice decathlon planes, and I really like the red and white stripes that are on them. I just think it really makes the plane look nice. Well, when I finally got my page scaling on my printer set right, I printed them out, and I got some more foam board, and I made another plane. Well, then I decided to color that plane with similar to the same red and white stripes. And this here is what I've come up with. You see on the top, you know, I've got the diagonal lines like that. On the underside of the wing, it's got the lines going, you know, that way. And here on the sides, I've got a couple stripes. And actually just cut out some strips from white duct tape and put that on there. I was making, well, with the new plans. I think it's for the RChelp.com trainer version 2. There were a couple of mods that were that were suggested. One of them was taking the rudder and actually putting it on top of the elevator instead of having it come down and around. It just makes it simpler. I think the rudder is a little wider, so I've done that. One of the other mods that I've done, I believe it was Lee that suggested this. Here on the leading edge, instead of using a knife and beveling that down, just taking the foam board and wrapping that around for that, you know, that KF airfoil. And so I've done that. I really like how that looks. Something that I've done, because on the other trainer, you've got this flap, this little access hatch right here. To get to your ESC wires to your motor. Well, I have a hard time getting my fingers in this hole. Maybe I could have cut that a little bigger, but I think a lot of that just has to do with the fact that this plane was made smaller. But so something I've done to rectify that and make it easier on me was I just made the entire thing open up. Where the fuselage, the foam board on the fuselage comes forward, I just cut that, you know, right here below the windshield, and then I just put some packing tape here on this side, and some red colored packing tape on this side, so that makes the hinge. I put two extra thicknesses of foam board in here, hot glued those in here. Put a couple small rare earth magnets down here, a couple of small rare earth magnets up here. It makes a really nice hatch right there. To get it to open, you know, somewhat easily, because I mean the magnets are tough. I just took some clear packing tape and made a pull handle. So you know, if somebody's walking by it at a glance, you know, the handle you're probably not going to see, but it's still there, and you know, I can't imagine that's going to affect a whole lot of anything during flight. So yeah, I did that. You know, I've got the set side window, the front window. and a side window on that side. And you see, I'm sure you'll see that my tail section is still, very solid red. I'm gonna see about taking some more of that white duct tape and cutting some striping out, similar to that right there, and trying to, put that on here, just kind of break up the red down here. I'm gonna put some pretty decent landing gear up here, and a steerable tail wheel, probably with a pull steering mechanism in there. And as far as the motor, I'm not real sure yet. I'm still working on that, but what I'm intending to do is to be able to have like a 10 by 6 or 12 by 6 prop on here, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, that's my little video on my new RCH Trainer, and I am really looking forward to flying this. I think it really looks good. I think it's going to look awesome in the sky and taking off from the ground and all that. So thanks a lot.